Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about how much cryptocurrency you can mine per day using the Aleo mining devices such as the Gold Shill EAE1M, Ice Arriver, Aleo, AEO, and the Gold Shill box. Also, I want to show you the daily report from the Gold Shill EA1M, which is giving me 230 mAh per second and 2000 watt H, and that is about $18.70 per day. And now, let us move on to the Ice River Aleo AE0 with 60 mAh per second and 100 watt per hour, and that S about $5.20 per day. And then we will see the daily report from the Gold Shell box, which is generating 54 mAh per second with 530 watt per hour, and that S about $9 per day. But before we go into details, if you are new here, please hit the like button and subscribe to get notified when I upload new videos. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. So this is the official website of Aleo, and as you can see, they have some pretty decent mining devices. They have the Gold Shill EAE1M, which is one of their newest devices with a hashing power of 230 mHs. The price is $2,840. The power consumption is 2,000 watts per hour, and it's only available for pre-order. It's expected to be delivered in May, and as you can see, you can only buy up to 4 units. The same applies to all other miners. You can only buy up to 4 units per order. The next device is the Ice Arriver, Aleo AU. The price is $790. The hashing power is 60 mAh per second, and the power consumption is 100 watt H. This device is also available for pre-order, and the delivery date is expected to be in May. Next up, we have the Gold Shill box. The price is $640. The hashing power is 54 mHs, and the power consumption is 530 watts per hour. So the estimated profit per day is $5.9. Fortunately, this device is currently out of stock, but they do expect to have it in stock again in May. So as I mentioned earlier, I have the Gold Shill EAE1M, which is giving me about 230 mAh per second and 2000 watt H. That means I'm getting about $18 per day. So this is very important. The speed and profitability of these devices can vary based on the network difficulty and electricity prices. Currently, I'm mining at a speed of 230 mAh per second, which is close to what the manufacturer advertises 230 mAh per second. However, the profitability can change based on the network difficulty and the electricity prices. If you want to find out how much money you can make with these miners, I recommend using a profitability calculator. There are many different profitability calculators online. I recommend that you use this one. The link for this website is provided below. Once you arrive at this website, you need to fill out some information. First, enter your miner hash rate, select the coin you would like to mine. In this case, I'm going to select Aleo. Then enter your daily power consumption in watt H. Finally, enter your electricity cost per kilowatt H. The default value is 0.08, which is the average electricity price in the United States. However, if you live in Europe or Asia, you should increase this number to reflect your actual electricity prices. After you have entered all of this information, click the Calculate button, and it will tell you how much money you can make with these miners. As you can see, based on my current mining speed and power consumption, I am making about $18 per day. Now let's look at the daily report from the Gold Shill EAE1M. This report was taken today on April 2025 at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you can see, the total income today was $25.77. The total energy consumed was 2 kilowatt hours. The running time was 24 hours. Total fan running time was 24 hours. The cumulative hash power was 8.696 JMH, and the cumulative power was 2000 watt H. Before we continue, let me tell you about the noise level. These machines can be loud. The Gold Shill EAE1M is one of the loudest devices. It produces about 70 decibels of noise. The good thing is that it has a built-in cooling fan, and you don't need to worry about overheating. The temperature stays between 50 to 60 degrees Celsius, which is normal. Let's move on to the Ice River Aleo AEO. As you know, this device generates 60 mAh per second and consumes 100 watts per hour. Using a profitability calculator, I found that I would be making about $7.73 per day. Here is the profitability summary. Hash rate, 60 mAh per second. Daily power consumption, 100 watts per hour. Electricity price, 8 cents per kilowatt. H. And the estimated daily profit is $7.73. So let's take a look at the daily report from the Ice River Aleo. This report was taken today on April/Taker, 2025, at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you can see, the total income today was $7.73. The total energy consumed was 2.4 kilowatt per day. The running time was 24 hours. The total fan running time was 24 hours. The cumulative hash power was 0.002 JKH, and the cumulative power was 100 watt per hour. As you can see, this device is much quieter than the Gold Shell EAE1M. It produces about 60 decibels of noise, which is much more tolerable. The temperature stays between 40 to 50 degrees Celsius, which is perfect. Finally, let's look at the Gold Shell box. This device generates 54 mAh per second and consumes 530 watt-h. Using a profitability calculator, I found that I would be making about $6.17 per day. Here is the profitability summary. Hash rate, 54 mAh per second. Daily power consumption, 12,720 watts per day. Electricity price, 8 cents per kilowatt per hour in the United Arab Emirates. And the estimated daily profit is $6.17. So let's take a look at the daily report from the Gold Shell box. This report was taken today on April 2025 at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you can see, the total income today was $6.17. The total energy consumed was 12.72 kilowatt per day. The running time was 24 hours. The total fan running time was 24 hours. The cumulative hash power was 54 mHs. J, and the cumulative power was 530 watt-h. This device is even quieter than the previous one. Produces about 55 decibels of noise, which is barely noticeable. The temperature stays between 35 to 45 degrees Celsius, which is perfect. If you are interested in purchasing any of these devices, I recommend that you use the shopping button on the official website. By doing so, you will earn 5% cashback on your purchase. So what do you think about these miners? Are they worth buying, or are they just a waste of money? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.